I have no obligation to be honest with the media because they're just as dishonest as anybody else. The Committee on the Judiciary will come to order. As our hearings with the special counsel and other outside experts established, anyone else involved in these episodes of obstruction would have been charged with a crime. Anyone else.
Thank you for introducing this hearing, which is now, as you said, under the new rules. You know, it's sort of the old school, the old rules of the new rules, the new rules of the old rules. These rules were here all along. And yeah, here we go again. Bring my bill, bring your bill. But do something about it. Quit talking about foreign influence. The only real thing we all agree on in the Mueller report was foreign influence from Russia. But yet, where's the bill? Where's the bill? Where's Waldo? Where's the bill? We don't do anything about it. We like to talk about it.
Did you meet alone with the president on that date? Congressman, I'd like you to refresh my memory by providing a copy of the report so I can follow along.
Hey, you don't have a copy with you?
I don't have a copy of the report, Congressman.
Well, you have it in front of you. I gave you the page number.
Yeah, where on page 90 is it, sir?
It's on the bottom 2 lines of that page.
Yes, I see that in the report.
Thank you. During that meeting, did you tell the special counsel that the president, quote, asked you to deliver a message to Sessions, who was then the Attorney General of the United States? Page 91. I asked you a question, sir.
I'm looking for that reference on page 91, Congressman.
I asked the witness whether he believed that as part of Vladimir Putin's strategy, Vladimir Putin was being aided by useful idiots in America. Your answer, sir.
No, Congressman, I can't be sure to the motives of Vladimir Putin or the Russians who want to interfere with our election process in 2016, but I can be certain of one thing. Donald Trump was a private citizen at the time, and he had no more responsibility or authority to secure the integrity of the 2016 election cycle than I did.
Are you the hitman, the bagman, the lookout, or all of the above?
I think I'm the good-looking man, actually.
Okay. The majority is propping up this Mueller report like a bad remake of Weekend at Bernie's.
I think anybody who's attempting to impact the outcome of an election illegally, whether it's with Russia or any other foreign entity, should spend the rest of their life in jail.
And so Lewandowski did not want to meet at the Department of Justice because he did not want a public log of his visit. You were asked about that.
I believe I said, my quote is, did not want to meet at the Department of Justice because he did not want a public log. That is a quote that somebody in the special counsel's team clearly referenced as something I've said.
Let me show you another statement that you made in a Fox News interview on April 19, 2019.
Yeah, I never delivered any document to Jeff Sessions. I never had an in-depth conversation with Senator Sessions.
You were asked to deliver that message. Isn't that correct, sir?
I believe that's accurate as it comprised in the report, yes.
Well, sir, didn't you publish a book in which you disclosed these very conversations you had with senior White House officials?
Which book do you reference? I've written 2 New York Times bestsellers in a year, so could you refresh my memory which one?
I'm asking you about the bestseller, Let Trump Be Trump.
That was a hell of a book, by the way. Yes, I did write that book. Available at fine bookstores everywhere, is my guess.
Let me show you what you wrote, sir. Multiple times during his trip abroad and even during the plane ride home, the boss talked about bringing us in to restore order to the West Wing. Is that what you wrote, sir?
I mean, it looks like I wrote it.
And you recall, sir, that before you met with the president, his chief of staff, Reince Priebus, and his senior advisor, Steve Bannon, described what kind of role you were being considered for. Do you remember that, sir?
I can't discuss private conversation with the senior staff. Mr. Burke, I've answered that many times.
I know you can't discuss it, but you can write about it, so let's look at what you wrote about it, sir. Was that true, sir, what you wrote there, that they were talking about you in late May joining the position and playing that role?
The book is accurate.
Now, and you thought this was an incredible opportunity, as you wrote, right? Like a little kid in Little League getting to play in the World Series, correct? That's what you wrote?
Yes, having the privilege to be inside the Oval Office speaking to the President of the United States after growing up poor in Lowell, Massachusetts, not attending Harvard, or graduating Phi Beta Kappa from Duke. Yeah, it's a pretty amazing opportunity.
Sir, you also wrote, and we just read it, that multiple times during his trip abroad and even during his plane ride home, the boss talked about bringing us in to restore order to the White House. Didn't you write that, sir?
If that's what the book says, I don't have it in front of me.
Yes, it does.
Okay, I'd like to see that, so I can verify the validity of it.
This completes the questioning of Mr. Lewandowski for today. We thank our witness for participating. We'll continue with rerun season. Popcorn still tastes good. I don't know why we do this.